In the realm of Middle-earth, where the misty mountains rise, the forests whisper secrets, and the rivers flow with ancient wisdom, a tale of epic proportions unfolds. The fate of this enchanted land, forged by the valiant efforts of elves, dwarves, men, and hobbits, hangs in the balance. As the darkness of Mordor spreads its shadow, the free peoples of Middle-earth must unite against the gathering forces of evil. Please, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more interesting videos and epical movie recaps. As the curtains of fate drew open, the valiant Bilbo Baggins, accompanied by his stalwart companions, the dwarves, stood poised at the threshold of their perilous quest. The once thriving lake town lay in ruins, its people cowering in terror as the formidable dragon Smaug unleashed his fiery wrath upon the land. Yet, amidst the chaos and destruction, a glimmer of hope emerged in the form of Bard, the brave and noble leader who would soon become the beacon of salvation for his people. With a steadfast resolve and an unwavering determination, Bard confronted the monstrous Smaug, his arrow piercing the dragon's heart and shattering the darkness that had held Lake Town hostage. Meanwhile, the wise and powerful wizard Gandalf, that guiding light of hope in a world torn asunder by darkness, was held captive by the dark sorcerer Sauron in the treacherous depths of Dol Guldur. The fate of Middle-earth hung precariously in the balance, as the great pilgrim's wisdom and counsel were sorely needed to counter the gathering forces of evil. Yet, fate, in its infinite wisdom, had other plans for Gandalf, as the combined might of Galadriel, Elrond, and Saruman converged upon the fortress, shattering its dark spell and liberating the wizard from his prison. As the armies of the five races converged upon the lonely mountain, the stage was set for a conflict of epic proportions. The very fabric of Middle-earth trembled with anticipation, for the fate of Erebor and the future of the realm hung precariously in the balance. Thorin Oakenshield, that proud and unyielding dwarf lord, stood resolute at the forefront of the battle, his unyielding determination to reclaim his rightful throne driving him forward like a force of nature. And by his side stood Bilbo, that most unlikely of heroes, his courage and wit proving a beacon of hope in a world torn asunder by darkness and despair. The battle raged on, a maelstrom of steel and fire that shook the very foundations of the earth. The armies clashed, their cries and shouts echoing through the valleys and hills as the fate of Middle-earth hung precariously in the balance. And amidst the chaos and destruction, the bonds of friendship and fellowship were tested like never before. For in the face of overwhelming odds, the companions stood tall, their loyalty and devotion to one another proving a bulwark against the darkness that threatened to consume them all. In the end, it was Thorin who emerged victorious, his sword raised high in triumph as the darkness was vanquished, and the light of freedom and hope illuminated the land once more. Yet, even in victory, the dwarf lord's heart remained heavy, for the cost of his triumph had been dear indeed. The loss of life, the sacrifice of friends, and the burden of responsibility weighed heavily upon his shoulders.